Doing?
Oh, yeah, mate.
You
Right.
okay? What have we got here then? This is Dan, by the way, for everyone that doesn't know.
Hello,
I'll put his Instagram here, you can all go and have a stalk.
Fresh.
And this is his fantastic, in fact I'll let you do that.
This is my fantastic
Yeah.
E92 M3, LE500.
Okay, so can you just tell for people that don't know, because I only found out yesterday that an LE500 was a thing, what is the difference between an E92 and the LE500 E92?
So the LE500 stands for limited edition 1 of 500.
Okay.
The trim in there is piano black with a little laser etched, I'd say plaque, but it's just, you know.
Yeah.
And we'll show you. It says 1 of 500. They came in 3 colours. It was mineral white. I'm not a BMW nerd in that respect, so
Okay.
I'm going to say red and blue.
Okay,
I
that's
can't
good.
remember which reds.
That would make sense because all of the, you know, the really like.
Might have been Japan red.
Yeah.
It wasn't Imola because that's a regular colour. But then it came, specifically the white one, because obviously it wouldn't work with the other 2 colours, came with the fox red full leather extended interior.
Yes. Which is also very nice, by the way.
Nice.
What's that lip? Because I know that everyone's going to come in the comments and say, oh, that lip's cool. It's aggressive. What is it? Is it a...
That lip is cool, aggressive, cracked.
As it should be.
Yeah, and it's going to get swapped out for probably the E92 starter pack.
Okay.
You know, get the GT4 splitter on it. But to be honest with you, mate, all of the carbon tack that's on the car came with it. So in my ownership, I bought this start of July.
Yeah.
I had it from a dealer who was selling it on behalf of his friend who had to get rid of it because he'd had a second kid and
As you do.
the whole shebang. The guy who owned it was a enthusiast, but only to like an OEM plus kind of standard. So he hadn't done anything to the car other than maintain it.
Okay.
But he was a bit of an older lad.
Yep.
And you know what they're like, they get on eBay and they go, oh, carbon this, carbon that.
Yeah, AliExpress.
Yeah, adding carbon parts that put weight on rather than take it off. So obviously it's got the carbon roof because that's legit. But we've got this carbon splitter.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Which I don't know if you can...
I can remember the name, starts with a V, I'm sure. Carbon kidney grills, which, do you know what? It's bad enough they're black. But you know when people get
Chrome everything.
Hang on a minute, they're not only black, they've got this chintzy carbon around it. So they've got to go. There's carbon wing mirror caps.
Yeah.
Which, if they were genuine BMW ones, I'd probably sell them because they're worth a fortune. But they're not. They're...
It looks nice though, mate. It looks very smart.
Do you know what? I don't mind it. And the black wheels, right? The wheels, I've heard different things. Like, I've got a set of 359s to go on.
Okay.
I've just got to go and buy the right tyres.
Yeah.
Because I bought them from a lad in Halzone, actually.
Okay. If anyone does want that splitter.
There you are. There's a battered one on there. Actually, it's worse condition than mine. 200 quid. I've got a whole. I live in an apartment, right? My lounge is. I've got spoilers in there. I've got wheels in there. I've got coilovers. Everything's got to go on there.
Okay, so maybe in the not so distant future there'll be another video on this thing completely changed.
Yeah, and a lot less.
Completely
carbon.
overhauled.
Even these.
Carbon fibers.
So we've got the splitter on the front. He hasn't bothered with the side skirt extensions, but he's done these.
To be fair, I think it's quite controversial because a lot of people don't do the side skirts because it takes away the actual. It sort of hides. Oh, I'm pointing up here. It hides the flow of like this, the stock.
I won't be putting them on.
You will be.
I won't be.
No, you won't be.
I'll get rid of them. I'll probably change those exhaust tips as well because again, I mean I know whatever, but. Firstly, I don't think they've been fitted right because they stick out too far. And secondly, what do you mean carbon fibre exhaust tips? What are you talking about?
But it looks nice though overall, doesn't it?
I'm very happy with it overall. And do you know what? A lot of this stuff I'm moaning about now, I haven't changed it yet because it's like if it ain't broke.
Yeah, no, but
And I've
broke,
been
don't
putting
fix
my
it.
money in things that kind of matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could do all the aesthetic stuff later.
Yeah, on top of the E92 M3 tax, you've also got added value LE500 tax, which is that sticker. Is it sticker or is it engraved or is it
etched? Apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you feel it or is it lacquered? No, you can't even feel it. Yeah. So there you go. That's news to me. I never even know, but really, it is such a nice place to be. There's a dog. Hello. This is what the people want to see. No one does content like this anymore.
No, they don't. It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. We're gonna bring it back.
That wheel I fitted.
That is a beautiful steering wheel. Can I just add?
I fitted. There's a little. I think it's aluminium. Little bonnet release because the
Oh yeah.
plastic one is just naff, and I don't want to get potentially on a road trip somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, it snaps.
And I just need to let it cool, and I pop the bonnet, and it just snaps off the mount.
Yeah, easily done.
Put that on, and then just above the headlight switch.
I did just notice that. What have we got? Yeah, is that like a?
That's a P3 gauge, I think.
Okay.
It says P3 on it. I don't know if they make that exact one anymore, but anyway, that does like coolant readout, throttle position.
Oh, okay, so it's quite
Show
handy
you
then.
60 and all that, and it's literally just plugged into the OBD port at the bottom.
You had an E46, which is actually a big controversial question.
Oh.
Which one is? I'm not going to say which one's better, because that was all personal preference. But which one? If you could only have one car for the rest of your life, it was either an E46 M3 and E92 M3. Which one and why?
Do you know what? The E46 that I had has just been given away on LLF.
I did see that.
It didn't look like that when I had it. So if it was the E46 as I had it when I had it,
Yeah.
I'd have this every day.
Okay.
If it was the condition of the E46 that was just given away, as it was given away,
Yeah.
I'd probably still have this, but I'd like to have a go in that first before I make the decision.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That is fair enough.
This wasn't really a dream car, but this was like high priority on my list of cars that I really want. And I've been putting it off for years. I sold my old M3 the E46. I sold that to buy my flat.
Okay, that's fair. Priorities.
And I think I only had it 12 months, if that. And,
Yeah.
And I was like, we've got unfinished business here. I wanted that to go.
Yeah.
And I started building stuff. I started repairing stuff, and then addressing things to get it nice.
Yeah.
To go and do ring and track days and things like that, and then I got rid of it. So it felt like unfinished business. But then I always wanted one of these. So do you know what? My answer, I probably would have this.
Okay. Do you know? So it's quite funny you say that because obviously you know Tom.
Yeah.
Tom was, I believe, looking for an E46. He had no intention of buying an E92. And I think the E92 that he bought popped up at the same money he was looking at spending on an E42. And I think, given the choice, I think that's the reason he went for an E92. Could be wrong, Tom, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Well, if you,
But at the end of the day, it's the end of the day.
Sort your interaction out, can't
Well,
it?
there you go.
Push the algorithm. But you know what? I can't blame someone if they're doing that.
No, 100%.
I'm not going to do the whole, which is the better car.
I think that's all personal preference, isn't
Because
it?
even I don't know the answer. Having known both, and I absolutely love this.
Yeah. Someone here's been having a great time. Look on the Maggie. Put more wood in your pencil.
Better view of these lovely carbon kidney
they're
grills.
so lovely, aren't they?
Aren't they? That's nice and warm, that.
Engine. Ah.
So this is what you'd expect to see.
This is what we like. This is what we like.
Imagine if I popped it and there was an S54 in there.
A big single turbo on the side of it.
Sounds good. Oh, that's why, mate.
Yeah.
I'm probably aiming for a club sport type build with this.
Yeah. Rear cage.
I'm not going to go full track
Yeah.
because I still want, like, I'm not a track driver. And do you know what? If I did all this and I ripped everything out and I took all the aircon out and the radio and all that, right, I still wear shit to myself.
You wouldn't enjoy it either because you'd be like, see that meme where it's like the guy's driving his car down the road and then it's like, and then all of a sudden the diff starts whining, the cage appears and it's just miserable as fuck.
I had it on the ramps the other day, and it didn't look to me like it had been like mod boxed or anything. So I don't know. I thought it was mod boxed, but I don't know. Sounds good though.
Sounds extremely good.
But in terms of all that stuff, I don't know if it's got the GTS flash on the box.
Okay.
To me, it feels like it has.
It shifts quick, doesn't it? Or then DCT, they do shift quick, so maybe it is police.
There's always like a plate that's a couple of years old.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing against going up to the speed limit quickly.
No.
That's all I did.
Not a core law anyway.
Mate, you
What
got
a
fans.
lovely car.
You see them two checking out there?
Yeah. 520D gets a lot of love.
Mate, I'd have one. If the Golf blew up tomorrow, I'd buy one of them.
Honestly, because the guy who had it before me has looked after it so well. It is, touch wood, I'm jinxed myself now.
Have you got wood trim in it?
No, it's all gloss black.
Okay, that's
It's all been done very nice.
Do you know what you need to do?
Just fucking send it.
Put one of them on it.
What a sticker.
And the worst things about this is when you want to take it up for the reps, it gets on so quick that by the time you've changed gear, you've got to come off.
You got to slow down, yeah.
The car there's in front of you, and it's like. Signs all over up here, Chase, saying antisocial behaviour in cars.
Is that?
Yeah.
What a beautiful place, though, man. What an absolutely beautiful place. Spoiling the wall, love. What was I spoiling it? We just had a soundtrack. Right, and Dan, that's been a pleasure, man. Thank you very much.
I'll see if I can pull in behind yours. I'm sorry it's not quite as quiet as I thought it was going to be.
No, this is better because it's candid and this is what we like. We don't want...
True.
We don't like, you know, we're not setting this up. It's not a stage.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Dan's LE500 M3. If you've got something that's cool or something similar, I don't even care if it's a Vauxhall Corsa at this point.
If you've got a car that you love, that's what matters.
Yeah, I want to see it, I want to video it, I want to bring some traction to you because this is what we're about. I think. And we will see you in the next one then. Peace.